Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Dear, I'm fine, thank you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, I'm fine, thank you. How are you all?
Fine, fine.
Fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good.
Yes. Ma'am, we write the notes.
You have completed the notes?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody has okay. Doing okay. Just I have muted everybody. I want to see the notes. Can you lift the book up? Can you bring it near to the camera and show me the book? I want to see in which book you have completed the notes. And what about the homework? Did you do? The homework is also done? Yes? If yes, show me a thumbs up. If the yeah, good. The sides and vertices. I think so you are it was easy, isn't it? Aiden Rojo, you have to write in the single line book. Okay, you should not use the square book because square book is only for standard 1 and 2. You people have become big and you have to use single line maths notebook, which you have got this year. Okay, then. If you have completed the notes in square book, you have to just copy down today. That's okay. You can use that square book as your rough book, maths rough book or any other book. Okay, dear Aiden. Now, let me see. Okay, single line. Let me see. Square book. Muhammad Imran Ali, you have to use the single line book. All others have written in Krishna Raj. Not square book. Square book is only for first standard and second standard. You have to use the single line book. Like Rishit also wrote in square book, right? Rishit? Yes, you have to change the book. Okay, you have to copy down the notes in the other book. Parvana also wrote in the square book. Yesterday, when I sent the notes, I wrote down of the notes that it is to be written in the single line book. You might have got a single line notebook this year when you bought the books from the school, isn't it? You have to just check the single line maths notebook and you have to complete the notes in that book. That's it. Okay. Okay. Those who have written, good. And then, yes. Okay, dears. Okay. So now we learned 2 new words that day, isn't it? Then we have learned to name the sides and vertices. Do you remember all those things? One of you just tell me what is vertex, the definition of vertex. Okay, Pranav.
A point where at least 2 sides of a figure meet.
Good. Yes, good. The vertex is the point where at least 2 lines of a figure meet. Good. Now, vertex is used for how many corners? Just show me the fingers. Vertex. Vertex is used for 1 corner. Yes. Vertex is used for 1 corner. And for many corners, the word, which is the word used? Janita, which is the word used?
Vertices.
Vertices. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so today we are going to learn a new word, diagonal. Have you heard the word diagonal? No. Okay. The word is diagonal. Diagonal is the straight line which will be inside the figure and it is formed by joining the opposite vertices. I'll just show you on the board. Don't take your book, don't touch your book, don't do anything. Just look at the board. I will show you first, then I will give you the definition. Okay. 1 second. Let me. Okay, now I'm going to share the board. Don't take your book, don't write anything. Okay, now here we are going to learn about diagonal. Now, suppose a figure is there. Again, I'm going to draw a rectangle, that is, this is a rectangle. Don't draw anything, just look at the board, children. A, B, C, and D. Somebody is touching the board. I don't want anybody to touch the board. Rishit, Emmanuel, your name will be displayed on the board if you will touch it. Please don't touch. Okay. So I have drawn a rectangle. I have given the name ABCD. It is a rectangle ABCD, right? Now, this is a vertex. 1 second. There are 4 vertices. This is the first one, A, B, C, and D. Now, A and B are also opposite, isn't it? But it is nearby, isn't it? A and B are nearby points. A and D is also nearby points, isn't it? And this line has the same vertex also. So already that is joined. Now opposite means this A and C. Those are opposite, isn't it? Far away from each other. So the straight line which joins the opposite vertices of a figure is called diagonal. So this is a diagonal because it is a straight line inside the figure and it is joined. It is formed by joining 2 opposite vertices. Now B and D are also opposite. I'm going to join B and D. Again, this is a diagonal. So in a rectangle, how many diagonals are there? 2 diagonals, and it is formed by joining the opposite vertices. Okay. So what is diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line. It is a straight line, isn't it? Diagonal is a straight line which is formed by joining the opposite vertices of a figure. Got? Now I'm going to draw another one. Let it be a square. Now again, this also has 4 vertices, P, Q, R, and S. One, 2, 3, 4. Now P and Q, P and S, those are nearby points. It is already joined. So what do you have to do? Opposite vertices has to be taken, P and R. P and R is to be joined. It is a diagonal. What it is? What is it? It is a diagonal. Now I'm going to join the other one. Opposite vertices I have joined. This is also a diagonal. So how many diagonals are there in square? In square, there are 2 diagonals. In rectangle also, there are 2 diagonals. So got? What is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure, which is formed by joining 2 opposite vertices. Got? So what is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line. Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure. It is inside the figure, right? So what is a diagonal? It is a straight line inside the figure and it is formed by joining 2 opposite vertices. Got? Now, how you will define it? Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure, which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Got? Now he is going to try. Will just give me the definition. Let me see. Just try. I will help you. So you have to try and I will help. Dia Denny wants to try. Okay, Dia.
There is a line inside the
Figure.
figure.
Which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Okay, good. Okay, so that is the thing. What is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line. It can be drawn with a scale. Two vertices can be joined with a scale, isn't it? So it is a straight line. Now, diagonal is a straight line inside the figure and it is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Got? One more try. Anybody else? Pranav again. Yes. Okay, Pranav.
Diagonal is a line.
Straight line.
Straight line inside the figure.
Yes. And it is formed by joining two opposite
sides.
Opposite vertices. 2 points, isn't it? Two opposite vertices. Okay, good. One more person. Parvana. Yes, Parvana. Diagonal is a straight line. Where is it? It is inside the figure, right?
Inside the figure.
And how it is formed?
Formed by two
joining
two
opposite
vertices.
That's all. Good. Yes. Now one more person. Anybody else in six? Yes, Nora. What is a diagonal?
Diagonal is a straight line. Is a straight line inside the figure. Inside the figure. It's formed by two
joining
opposite vertices.
Good. That's
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. That's it. So shall we write the definition now? Got no? So once again, what is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure and it is formed by joining two opposite vertices. That's it. Okay. Now all of you take your rough book, open it. Okay, then I'm going to share the board once again. Yes. Okay, now first we will write the date. Today is 16/6/2021. Now the heading is diagonal. 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 Okay, then the definition. The straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices is a diagonal. The straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices is called as a diagonal. So what is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Now we will draw a rectangle. Okay, now I'm going to draw a rectangle over here. It's going to darken the vertices. Okay, let us give the name as A, B, C, and D. Now what is to be done here? A rectangle has been drawn. The name is given to the vertices. Now what is to be done? The straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. A and B are nearby, A and D are nearby, so opposite vertices are A and C, which is to be joined here. Using a straight line, you have to join it. Another one, B and D. So near to that, you just write a rectangle has two diagonals. Now we will draw another figure. Square. We will just find out how many vertices are there for a square. Now down of that, I'm going to draw a square. Darken the vertices. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just give the name as P, Q, R, and S. Now P and Q, P and S are nearby vertices. So which is to be joined? Which vertices is to be joined? Yes, Janita? Which?
PR.
PR.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good. P and R are opposite. That is to be joined using a straight line. Now next one. Which is the next one to be joined? Risa? Which are the other vertices which is to be joined?
QS.
QS. Good. QS is the other one, opposite one, that is also to be joined. Now that is also a diagonal. So what did you get here? A square also has how many vertices, Chinmay? How many diagonals? A square has how many diagonals? What happened, Chinmay? Got stuck. Who is the other person going? Adnan. Adnan, unmute and tell me how many diagonals a square has?
2.
2 diagonals. Good. A square also has 2 diagonals. Now next we are going to draw a triangle. Down of that, draw a triangle. Darken the vertices, and here we will put the name X, Y, and Z. Now all of you just stop writing for a second. Stop writing. I want to show you something here in the triangle. Please. Yes. All of you fold your hands and just look at the board, children. Stop writing and look at the board. Rishit. Yes. Now, here I have drawn a triangle, right? Now here X and Y are nearby points. X and Z is also nearby points. Y, Z, all are nearby points. Only 3 points are there. 3 vertices are there. All are nearby, isn't it? No opposite vertices are there. Everything is joined, isn't it? So is it possible to draw a diagonal over there? No, it is not possible to draw a diagonal. Okay, good. So if we will join X and Y, it is nearby, it is already joined. X and Z, that is also joined. Y, Z, that is also joined. Everything is joined. No opposite vertices, all are nearby. So it is not possible to draw a diagonal in a triangle. So right here, a triangle has no diagonals. Now next one I'm going to draw is a square. I mean a circle, sorry. Okay, now a circle is drawn over here. Now a circle, whether how many vertices a circle has? 1 second, children. How many vertices a circle has? Just show me the fingers. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. How many? 0. No vertices. So whether we can draw any diagonals over there? No, we cannot draw a diagonal because it has no vertices. And diagonal is the straight line which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. So we cannot draw a diagonal for a circle. A circle has no diagonals. So a triangle and a circle doesn't have any diagonals. Done? Okay. If you have not completed, no problem. I will be sending the notes today in the WhatsApp. You have to copy down in the notebook, not in the square book. You have to write in the single line new maths notebook, which you got this year. Square book is only for first standard and second standard. In third and fourth, you have to use single line maths notebook. Got? Those who have already written in the square book, you can make it as a rough book and you have to copy down the notes in the single line book. Got, children? Not two line, single line book. Wait, Anna, Janita is showing the book. Look at the book which Janita is showing. That is the book. Yes, Suhana. Yes, single line notebook. Okay, now once again, what is a diagonal? Diagonal is a straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Got? So how the diagonal is formed? What is a diagonal? It is a straight line inside the figure which is formed by joining two opposite vertices. Okay. So the time is up. So I am going to wind up the class. One of you, before that, one of you just tell me what is a diagonal. Just define it. Who is going to give the definition? Risa. Yes, Risa.
The straight line.
Diagonal is a straight line.
Straight line inside the figure.
Figure, yes.
Which is formed by joining two opposite
vertices. That's all. Okay, children. So I'm going to wind up the class now. I'll be sending the notes. You have to copy down in the, again, I am reminding you, you have to copy down in the single line maths notebook, not in the square book. Okay. So let me unmute everybody. Okay, thank you, children. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Have a good night.